Hello, young and fabulous youth. Welcome to another session right here on Metro Space Podcast, your ever go-to platform, right? And you know how we do this thing now. We bring for you the latest trends, the latest topics where we need to explore together. We need to check into relationship, goals, lifestyle, and so on. You know, I'm your host. I am Ojetola Mulala, but right here you can call me Flaming Lola, and I am ready for you. You know how we do this thing, right? And for today's show, I am not alone. I have come with a very big man. Yes. Looking at him physically, you know, he's a big person. Yes, that's how he is. Because for this episode, for this show, we are exploring the social media space. And that is how we have come up with a theme: social media, the double-edged sword. Like, really? Like, I'm not sure you'd say, like, what do you mean? We know Bible to be a double-edged sword. How is social media a double-edged sword? Don't worry, just sit back, rest your back, because I'm going to explore every damn thing. So permit me to introduce my guest to you. He's a cinematographer, he is a film maker, basically. He's a video director, he directs videos and all of that. You know, he's a media thing. That's why we are coming with a movie producer, a video creator, an editor, a technical director at Desperanza Media Space. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Mr. Oluwamayowa Lawrence. Why are you looking at me like you want to claim? Hello, Mr. Oluwamayowa Lawrence. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm fine.
Okay, so just tell the audience, let's know you better.
Okay, my name is Oluwamayowa Lawrence. I'm a cinematographer, a movie producer, and a filmmaker, basically.
You can hear that. He's a very proud man, but I know now. But then he used to hide under this thing. We know now. Just, you know, this is a platform for me. Just relax. Don't worry. I don't have too much for you. Relax. It's a one-on-one chat, right? Yeah, that's our guest for you. A cinematographer, a big man. Is our Odogu Male. The Odogu in, you know. Let's not go to. Okay, Mr. Oluwamayowa Lawrence.
Yeah.
Right before we dive into the social media aspect, I want us to play a quick game on social media meets busting, right? So for this question, you have to tell me whether it's true or false. And while you're picking your options, I need you to back it up. Like, why do you think it's true? Why do you think? If you're picking true for an answer, tell me the reason behind it. And if it's false for an answer, tell me the reason behind it. Are you ready?
Okay.
Okay, so do you think using social media for more than 2 hours a day can lead to depression? Using social media for more than 2 hours in a day can lead to depression. And let me come in the aspect of maybe seeing what is happening on social media, the how will I put it now? The show, the impression people are giving, and all of that. Do you think when you are at it for 2 hours?
So for me, I think it's a false, right? And the reason being that because of my own point of view, right, I can be on social media for at least even more than 2 hours, and I'll not feel depressed because it depends on what I'm watching, and it depends on what I'm doing on the social space. Do you understand? So that's why I said for me it's a false. I can be on social media as long as I'm tired of being there, then I leave.
Okay, so you're saying that depending on what you are doing
Exactly.
on social media, so you can't be depressed.
Not at all.
But do you think others can be?
Yeah,
They can be depressed.
exactly.
Spend 2 hours on social media.
Even up to 2 hours. Without watching like a second or 2 minutes, they can, because if you're watching something like, you know, on social media nowadays, people just post anything they feel like posting out there. Like for instance, an accident on the road, they'll just post it there, not minding of who's
watching.
Do you know what I'm saying? So that kind of person can just feel bad, terrible, and you know, probably or something like someone that commits suicide, hang themselves or something. So probably.
And one thing about social media is social media can be so crazy. Like
Exactly.
the algorithm, if your algorithm is fixed to looking at people, accidents, suicide, and all of that, it can be the way it is to be bringing for you.
Exactly.
And all
So
of
I
that.
think somebody once says to me one time, like, social media works with your mindsets. I don't know how that is true or something that, but I think I tried it one time like that. I was thinking of something. I was looking for something in my mind. I was like, where can I get this? So like few minutes I went to Instagram, I started saying something similar to what I was
Oh,
saying.
this thing is not spiritual.
Yeah.
But because I feel it's really true. Sometimes it happens like that. Something like that. I need content on this and that. And before you know it,
They start seeing people doing the same content.
my mind is connected to my phone. Oh God. And I think that's happens to for the depression part. If you have this, if you have the spirit of fear, let me say, or you are the kind of person that fear things a lot.
Yeah, if
That's-
you're watching some oral things here and there. So that, like I said, yeah, it depends on what you're doing at that time on social space. Do you understand? Like for me, I've already said myself, like, oh, I go there to do some certain things on social space. So for me, I can be there as much as even like 4 or 5 hours in a day. Do you understand? And I'll not feel bored and I won't feel depressed or something. So it depends on what you're doing on social space.
So depending on what you're doing on that social space, you might not be really depressed. Thank you very much for that. So let me ask, have you ever experienced a burnout on social media? Like everybody experienced burnout at work. You just feel so tired. I'm tired of this. Has it ever occurred to you that you'd be like, you know what, social media? Although I think it has happened to me before. I'll be like, content, social media, Instagram, Facebook, anything called social media, just leave me out of it. I'm tired. Has it ever happened to you?
For me, I think no. If I was sincere, because like I said earlier, it depends on what I'm doing there.
So you think social media is your own office?
Yes, that's my own office because what I'm doing there matters a lot to me. Do you understand? So I might be on social space trying to learn of something. Do you understand? Probably I'm learning how to fix some things and all that, and that catches my interest. So as long as I could stay there to like get what I'm trying to, try to learn, then I'm still there. Do you understand? So it can't be bored. So because we have different social platform it's like a social platform. Yeah. So if I'm bored with learning on YouTube, I can just go to Twitter and see what's going up here. Catch phone.
So social media is not just for saying what your mates are doing. You can also catch fun. You can relieve stress.
Exactly. So you can be there. So because you have so many, you have TikToks, you have WhatsApp, you have So when you're tired of TikTok, you go.
Is it normal for people to actually experience burnout?
Yes. Why not? Yeah.
Okay, our guest here, Mr. Oluwamayowa Lawrence, is telling us that for him, he has never experienced a burnout when it comes to social media of a thing because that's his own office. So there is AC, there is snacks for him to munch on and all of that while on social media because he learns from it, he gains knowledge from it and all of that. Right? This is just the introduction. We are diving into the real topic very soon. We are going to be going on a commercial break right now. And by the time we are done, we will dive straight into our topic, social media, a double-edged sword. Stay back. We'll be right back. Welcome back, our youth, our listeners and audience right at home. I want to believe that you are enjoying this, and our guest here now is ready for us. You can see that he has everything loaded. So welcome back. This is Metro Space Podcast. I am your host, Ojetalola Omonola. You can call me Flamilola, and I have with me my guest, a videographer, a cinematographer, a media personnel, Mr. Oluwamayowa Lawrence. So Mr. Oluwamayowa Lawrence, you are driving straight into the main topic right now, and we are talking about social media, a double-edged sword. Can social media even serve as a double-edged sword? But before we go into serving as a double-edged sword, what can you even say? What comes to your head when you hear the word social media? What occurs to you? What can you think of as a media personnel?
So for me, social media is a space where we go and relax.
It's a relaxation center.
Yes, sir.
Stop playing.
That's a place you could go if you. I call it run to. Do you understand? When you need some things to be fixed, or you need to learn something, you need to catch up, you need to communicate with your friends. Somebody's abroad. You need to
explore,
learn new things. Communicate. So, it has no limits.
So social media is that space where you connect, where you learn, where you gain, where you have access to information. Amazing. As much as this is that platform, that good, you're seeing it as a good platform, right?
Exactly.
You're seeing it as a very nice platform. As much as it is that platform, do you think it can occur to us as a negative edge sword? before going into the negative impact, what are the positive or edge that social media can give to our youth? We have people watching over out there. I mean, no African parent, their mentality is like, you've been on social media. I remember one time like that. Hey, when I started content creation, my mom called me, Bogo did you return Shelori? Bogo did you return Shelori social media, yeah? Kiniko. You know, for some people, that they see social media as a place of.
I must say, our parents are good to judge. That's the thing, yeah. Because I just think that because they don't know what we're doing on social space, and so they feel maybe probably you're doing something that is not normal, that something's not proper. So most time I just try to explain to some parents or probably to some youths like myself, like, oh, anything you're doing at home or something, just try to carry your parents along. Oh, mommy, I'm doing a professional course on so something. Do you understand? Oh, mommy, I'm learning how to do a makeup. Mommy, I'm learning how to do it. So because once they know that this is what you're doing on your social space, it's there's a limit of what they can drag you off. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that's the thing. But if you do not make them know that, oh, this is what I'm doing, that's why we see that, oh, they always drag you. Oh, you've been on phone since morning, not doing anything or something. So let them know what you're doing. Let them know what you're learning, what you're doing on social space, so that they can understand. So when they see you on your computer as early as 5 a.m., 7 in the morning, oh, mommy, I'm having my class. This is my routine on social media. So they understand. So that's when you're carrying them along, you know. So I think that will cover that area of being bullied.
I wish I can go around carrying your parent along, right? Like, I think there's something I was talking about there, but because you don't really have time, talking about let them know your area, what you're doing exactly, like interest and all of that. Do you really think it has its positive impact? Do you really think there's things you can learn, gain? There are a lot of advantages to social media.
Yeah, there is, because if you let your parents know what you're doing, they can easily support you as well too.
So let's dive into that.
So for instance, now, like when I was trying to become a cinematographer like that, so I was, you know, I had a period of getting a laptop. So most time I'm on my phone, or when I get to a house that has internet, so I'll just really browse down to the phone, to the TV and check, you know, what filmmaking entails and all that. So, but what if I had someone else to, you know, sponsor me, or probably like a parent that I need to tell, you know, I can easily tell them, oh, mom, I want a laptop. Or why do you want a laptop? Oh, I'm learning a kind of class online, and this will enable me to do more on what I'm learning. Do you understand? So by that reason, they can support you on what you're doing. They can guide you about, this is the what you should like. I'm having a discussion with one of my so we have this platform for Kids Can Act, okay, for kids and has talent and all these things. So one of the parents now said, oh, Lawrence, how could you do that? Because this kissing of a thing and the film like that, she doesn't like it. She doesn't want her child to. And I go, oh, there's a way you can do to cover all those areas. You understand? Like, sit down, check online for a kind of film that you want your child to be watching.
Yeah.
Then screen that film. Then if you screen that film enough, then you cannot allow him to watch it. Do you know what I'm saying? So in that area, she can guide you through what you're doing. So not just being on social media without no reason, or probably burning your data day by day. Do you understand?
Okay. So now I think one of the things you are trying to tell us now is one of the positive edge of social media is gaining knowledge.
Yeah.
Okay. Which other thing do you think we can also gain from social media aside from gaining knowledge? For parents, or for some parents, or for some youth, like, I've been to school, I've gained knowledge, I paid, my school fee, how much I'm paying a school fee. So why am I coming to social media again to gain knowledge? What other thing do you think, for somebody that feel like, I think I'm more knowledgeable enough, do I really think to go on social media to gain more knowledge?
Yeah, so
what other things?
Other things that we can gain on social media is you can market what you, your business.
Making money, basically.
Yeah, making money. You can market your business, your brands and everything. Then globally, you can communicate globally. If you have somebody abroad, like now, you can't even go there to reach him, but you can easily, connect to him via WhatsApp, Facebook, and all these online platforms like that. Do you understand? So you can do all those things there, so there are countless opportunities that you can see on that social platform can benefit from.
So-
You can benefit from them.
As much as you gain knowledge, you can also connect.
Yeah.
You can connect with people. One of the things, like I can say, social media has helped me is connectivity, right? People that I've never even seen before in my life, be spoken on social media, Instagram. You'll be like, okay, let's just chat. That's how we connect.
There's this day I was so before when TikTok came out, I was not a fan of TikTok. So that evening I was just on doing something. So I just said, okay, just leave stress and just go to TikTok and just dance because I in my mind I think, oh, TikTok is just for dancing and all this kind of thing like that. So there's this comedian that I saw online. He was doing his stuff and all these things. So he now said something. So he was saying that he wants to shoot a content in Ibadan. I was like, and I know I came from Ibadan. I was like, oh, so I now messaged him on that platform. Oh, I can shoot your content for you for free.
Wow.
You know, so he reached back to me and like, can I have your contact and everything? So we linked up from TikTok. So we have a couple of dates now, and I think we did some projects together.
Oh, wow.
And I got the guy from TikTok.
Wow, amazing. You can see that. So don't limit yourself. There is a lot of benefits social media can provide for you. And that is why you need to learn more, you need to gain more, you need to read more about social media. That's also even helped me in gaining knowledge, right? For makeup here, I started watching makeup videos before I even went for physical learning class and all of that. It helps, right? It makes you network, connect, and all of that. Thank you very much for taking us into that positive impact, right? And as much as this has some positive impacts, right, there's even some negative edge that we need to read through, that we need to understand. So in order to provide solutions to it, what are the positive edge you think social media has brought to the youth?
The negative failures and the drawback, I'll say. Yeah. So for me, I think the major drawback I see in social media space is the misinformation, the cyberbullying, and some other things like that. Do you understand? Because most times there's some information that's not real that is being spread across the social media board, and before you know it, now it's affecting some people in other ways. Do you understand? So like something happened like recent time about this platform of CDEX or something like that.
Do you want us to go into that?
No. I'm just saying.
Okay.
So basically, for me, the drawback I see in the social space is, for me, it's misinformation and cyberbullying. Aside from that, I think there might be more from other people's perspective, but for me,
Talking about misinformation, can we drive into that?
Yeah. So what I mean by misinformation is like, for instance, something happened in the beggar. And probably, yes, there's an accident that happened to Beggar, but it didn't kill anybody. But somebody who posted on the platform and said, oh, something happened in Beggar, 20 cars, all those kind of things. So somebody driving on that road or probably has a sibling that was going to that route now be scared and be, trying to reach out, and peradventure network is terrible again. And the person kept calling her, oh, I know that my brother is on that road. That kind of thing is not, it's kills faster. So that's why I'm saying that misinformation is one of the drawback I see. Then cyberbullying, all this cybercrime and all this things like that. So for me, apart from those two things like that, I think social space is something that you can run to.
So our guest here is highlighting the facts of cyberbullying, misinformation, all of that. I think he was talking about the civics of the thing. I don't know. I don't want to drive into it, so they will not come and calling me. Okay, so what about, is there a way social media has made people so very addicted, very distracted, most especially to youth, Gen Zs, and all of that? And talking about addiction, talking about fake life, talking about influencers, what is our influencers and all of that. Can we talk about this, please?
So for me, yeah, addiction towards social media, I think I wouldn't want to say yes, but as far as you are doing something on social media and it's giving you peace of mind or it's giving you money, that's why you enjoy your life. So I think somebody will say, somebody's affiliated to some point. I think for me, it's not addiction. It's just because that's where you find your peace. and that's where you find your daily feeding. Some people still call it daily 2K. You understand? So that's where, because I have friends that sell stuff online. Like those that sells stuff online, they will always be online 24/7 to market their stuff, to sell things to their friends, or probably who you don't even know, but I can see, I always buy stuff online too. I'll just see it on Facebook or Instagram, then I'll just copy the number. Oh, I want this, I want that, and they'll deliver it to me. Trustworthy people though, because so that, for instance, that the drawback of one of the drawbacks is that these are the importance to it now, because we have that social space that some people use it for scam too.
Yes, actually.
They'll post
You don't even know who to trust.
exactly.
Then you get a girl, I was like, I don't know this person. This guy is 40K, and can I just send, the person sending me a account number. I was like, can I just send my money to this person? Somebody I do not know, somebody I'm not sure
So
of.
let me give you guys a tip, like how to handle those kind of people.
Okay.
So when you see a reliable business person on social platform, they will always agree on pay on delivery. Because I sincerely believe if your brand is okay, you have a truthful business page on Instagram, why are you scared of pay on delivery? Let your dispatch bring it.
I don't.
then
I hacked
you
that
understand that I'll check the stuff and I'll pay. But most of them, when you ask them, oh, pay on delivery, they say, no, you have to pay.
before you.
No,
pay people.
for me, I see that's a way of, trying to scare people.
So now you're telling me that youths might not really be addicted to social media. It might not really be, social media might not be addictive and distracting. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. So it's dicey somehow for me, yeah. It might be addictive to those that don't know what they are doing. Yeah. They just go there, jump into something like that. Just watch video.
My dad used to say something when I was a little bit younger. Maybe that was one of the that makes me go into content. People like this one that you're watching. There was a celebrity that I used to. There's this particular celebrity I used to watch on social media, like on Instagram. I would just laugh this and that. Be like, why burning your data for this person? This person is making his money on this platform that you are watching. Start something and let people watch you so it can bring money to you as well. So you just don't get distracted. At least you have a focus. As much as I'm doing this, I'm getting something from it. It's not like you're just getting it and you're just burning your data, your battery, your phone, your time. Very important. What our youth needs to understand is this time is very, very, is money. Is very important. Sometimes it's not for times I really go follow it, but sometimes I be like, okay, I plan my day. What am I doing for this particular day? If I am just so less busy doing anything, like I don't really have anything to do, I'll just be like, oh my God, Lola, you're wasting your life away. Let's do something. Let me just go across.
Like for me now, I have friends on Instagram that we share knowledge together. I have a director friend of mine that's he's a technical director as well. But anytime I see something online, like a movie, something, before he's going to call me online. Come online, I need to share something with you. He's going to ask me, because how did they get this show? Like, okay, don't worry, I was playing it to you. So when I see something that is interesting to, I'll say that check something. How do you see this? Do you know how they create this? So it's a way of it relieves stress from you, Sha. Social platform is just there. Anything you want to be, anything you want to do, is there.
There for you.
Anything, name it, anything. I think I do not see any words you can't even learn on social space. There's nothing.
You can learn to make money.
Yeah.
You can learn.
You can learn to be poor.
Are you kidding me? Oh. I said, as much as you can learn to make money, you can also learn to
be
depending on what you're
What you're doing exactly.
So I don't know, but I feel we need to make our youth understand the fact that social media can be destructive, really, but then it can also fetch you money. Otini, use your OT. Thank you very much for that. So lastly, let me ask you, our guest, this. Fine, you might not be a doctor, but you're a media personnel. Do you really think social media has its impact when it comes to our health? Like,
why not?
how? Like it's
So many ways.
how?
So for instance, like I said to you the other time, like, okay, okay, like, So questions skewing at times. Yeah, why not? Your mental health is important too now. You don't understand. So you can social platform is there for you to guide you, for you to coach you on what to do. I think there was one time one of my doctor friend was telling me something that she wanted to do probably a surgery or something. I can't remember. She had to call and how can I shoot? You understand what I'm saying? And she got it there. So probably the sweet thing about when you check something online, they will give you a video or how you can. Okay, one time I wanted to learn how to fly drone. So I was wondering how will I go about it. So I went to one short video like that on how to fly drone. It was there, several videos, like different videos of how to fly drones. So even then I was looking like, okay, which one should I watch? Do you understand? Because there's many. So same thing goes to like social media helping your health and everything like that. If something's wrong with you, even before you go to the doctor, just put it there online. Oh, I'm having so.
Okay, talking about health specifically, let's talk about stress. Let's talk about depression. Let's talk about anxiety. Do you think social media can bring all of this? Imagine somebody that is okay, maybe, but watching some videos, what news is saying on social media, a lot of them be like, maybe let me just stay in my house, all of that. Or do you think it can only relieve stress?
So like I said,
feel happier and all that.
You can choose to how will I put it? You can choose to watch what you feel like is working for you, or you can not to watch some things that you don't feel like watching. Do you understand what I'm saying? So because there are adult, like on other platforms like that, there are adult stuff that you can watch. They'll put the rating 16, rated 18, 16, 14, like that. So it depends on that's what I'm saying. Like it depends on what you're looking, what you're going there to do. Do you understand? So if you think you have anxiety or something, then you can just ignore anything that has to do with anxiety videos or something online or anxiety news on. Because why not? You can. I just want to. If you type it there, it will bring it. This is what I want to watch. It's not that bad. It will bring it there for you, and and if you think you're depressed, you can't be watching something that make you more depressed. So you have to watch something that is coming, or
it'll make you
that'll make you laugh, very stressed.
Thank you. Yeah,
helpful in that aspect. So it's not a must to go to social media and keep up watching everything that's happening there. No, you choose what you feel like.
There are different aspects.
There are segments on it.
There are different segments. Education is there, economy is there, entertainment.
You can watch football. I think that's just look for something that will make you happy, that will make the stress go down from from where it is and all that.
Oh my God, I want us to end it here, but then something pop up in my head and I really want us to dive into it, right? Can you help us? How can we know? This social media, these are behind your phone. We don't know who is behind the phone. We don't know who. On Twitter, here you see somebody of 18 years, 60 years shading a celebrity, or even a celebrity living a fake life, all of that. How can social media help us to know who is real, who is fake?
So for me, I don't think social media can help you to do that.
Seriously?
Yes.
Make a process and see this.
So because social media is also, I think social media is just there I think for me, I call it make believe. It's what I want you to see about me. That's what I'm putting on social media. It's not that hard. Do you understand what I'm saying? Sometimes all those influencing pages that bully some people, I kid you not. So there's still secret I have in my hand. One time somebody called one of my guy like that. You know what? Let's create a scene so that when we create a scene, we'll put it online. You'll now say, so person and so people are fighting, and they're both of them are stars, like big stars.
Are you serious?
Yes. And the other guy said, "Oh no, that's not why I'm here." Just imagine. So now, what if the other guy now accepts
now with people like,
so just answer that yourself on Instagram and say, so person is fighting so person, which is a lie. You end up seeing them cinema eating together, dancing together. You not be wondering I just read something about this person not quite long that this person, So social space is just for that. It's there to anything you want to know about me. That's what I'm gonna put there. Do you understand? I know the time that I was trying to hire I had pile up jobs, so I need to hire a cinematographer to help me stand in another job. So I went online, do you understand, and I searched for it. So I saw all this bio and I'm like, Kilo Shelego, what's going on? So I reach out to the person.
Do you know that?
Hold on. So I just know. So when I was talking to the person, like I was now trying to interview him. Oh, can you do this? Like,
You'd be like, nothing. Oh my God.
Like, so what's not this? So why was it in your guys?
That's why some people like, come for interview. Let's see I bought one.
Yeah,
Let's see what you have. Let's see.
That's the reason why we need to calm down, and anything we see online, try as much as possible, vet it very well before you take decision. Most of the news online, most of our celebrity wahala is not real. Do you understand what I'm saying? So let's just try and always learn very well, think about anything you see before you take actions.
Okay, oh my God. For social media, yeah, you can't just know people. You can't know everything. You can't see everything. And that is really a lot. That's you need superpowers for us to, to know. I would have loved to ask that would you rather, is a quiz kind of question, would you rather have 1 million followers or stay offline? But the way you've been talking since morning, you can see. Look at see, you rather go for 1 million followers because that can fetch you more money, right? I know, right?
And I have like that kind of amount of followers. I know what to do with it.
Our media personnel has been supporting social media for long.
Yes, that's why I make my money, and that's what made me to be a cinematographer.
Right. Thank you, listeners. If you are still very much active to this time, if you are still listening to this time, I'll say very big thank you to you, and you are the real MVP. Let me blow you kiss from here. So that is fantastic. That is fabulous. So this is all we'll be exploring on social media, a double-edged sword, right? So if you're watching this video, just drop your comments, share your experience with us about how social media has impacted your life. You've gained knowledge, you've gained something, or you think social media has its negative impact on you. Drop your comments. We want to see everything there. Just drop it there. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel on Metro Space Podcast Show. And of course, we still have a lot. We have better guests. This is one of our big guests here. We have much guests outside waiting for you to explore together, right? So this is where we're going to be dropping our umbrella. Let's go on. Till meet again next time. Do not forget to like, share, and comments. Most especially subscribe. It's not bite. Bye.